What if the world you think you live in is only a beautifully decorated surface? What if behind every political decision, every economic shift, and every major trend stand a group of people you will never meet, never vote for, and never fully understand? People who live in a different reality. People whose influence is so silent, so subtle, yet so absolute, that your life, your future, and even your dreams may be shaped by them without you ever noticing. Today, we ask the question almost no one dares to ask out loud. Who are the elite class? In modern society, the word elite is thrown around casually. We hear it on the news, in political speeches, and across social media. Some use it as an insult, others use it as a symbol of aspiration. But almost no one truly understands who the elite class actually is. This topic matters now more than ever, because the gap between everyday people and the elite has reached its widest point in human history. We live in a world where information is abundant, yet understanding remains rare, where we see the results of elite influence everywhere, but rarely see the hands that created them. Most people imagine the elite as wealthy celebrities, tech billionaires, or powerful politicians. But the reality is far more complex, far more hidden, and far more fascinating. In this video, we will peel back the layers. We will explore history, psychology, systems, and mechanisms that shape the elite class. And by the end, you will see the world and your place in it through a very different lens. This documentary centers around one core idea. The elite class is not defined simply by wealth, status, or power, but by the unique relationship they have with influence. Influence over systems, influence over people, influence over the future, and most importantly, influence over the way society thinks. In theory, elites are supposed to be leaders who guide society toward progress. In reality, many elites are the architects of systems that benefit themselves first and everyone else second. What truly separates the elite from the masses is not morality, but access to resources, networks, and knowledge that most people never get. To understand who they are, we have to trace where they came from, how they maintain power, and what invisible systems protect them. To understand the elite of today, we must look back at yesterday. Elites are not new. They have existed for as long as human civilization. In ancient kingdoms, elites were royalty and nobles, people born into privilege. Their power came from land ownership and military control. In medieval Europe, elites were monarchs, the church, and wealthy lords who controlled trade routes, resources, and people. In the industrial era, elites shifted again, now emerging as industrialists, bankers, and global financiers. But the elite of the 21st century? They are something entirely different. Today's elites are global. They move across borders with ease. They influence policy without being in government. They shape public opinion without appearing on camera. They guide technology, markets, culture, and even scientific direction. And unlike elites of the past, many of them are invisible by choice. The modern elite is not defined only by birth or even by wealth, but by strategic positioning within systems that control information, capital, security, and innovation. This brings us to the psychology behind their power. Elites operate with a psychology most people never experience. Number one, long-term thinking. Most individuals think in terms of days, weeks, or months. The elite think in decades or generations. They invest in institutions, not moments. They plan for outcomes that may only benefit their grandchildren. Number two, emotionally detached decision-making. Where the average person reacts emotionally to news and crises, elites analyze them like chess moves. This detachment makes them appear cold, but it also gives them immense advantage. Number three, access to information. Elites don't just consume information, they engineer it. They have advisors, analysts, private reports, and insider data. While the public sees headlines, elites see the roadmap. Number four, network-based power. For everyday people, success often depends on skill. For elites, success depends on connections. A single meeting, a private dinner, a shared investment. These create alliances that last decades. Number five, a belief in separateness. Most elites, consciously or unconsciously, see themselves as different from the masses. Not necessarily better, but certainly separate. This mindset shapes their decisions, their circles, and their opportunities. Elites don't maintain power through magic or conspiracy. They do it through systems designed intentionally or not to keep influence concentrated. Let's break down the major mechanisms. Number one, economic gatekeeping. Wealth multiplies for those who already have wealth. Access to exclusive investments like private equity, early stage tech, or insider opportunities allows the elite to grow their wealth exponentially faster. The average person earns with labor. The elite earn with assets. Number two, cultural influence. Elites influence culture through media ownership, sponsorship, philanthropy, and entertainment. They shape narratives by choosing what gets amplified and what disappears quietly. If culture is the software that runs society, elites are the programmers. Number 3, political proximity. Here's a secret. Elites don't need to be in politics to control politics. They simply need access. Lobbying, funding, consulting, and strategic relationships allow them to shape decisions without holding public office. Number 4, information control. The elite consume information you will never see, but more importantly, they influence the information you see. This includes media networks, the tech platforms, academic institutions, research funding, think tanks. The result, a subtle influence over public opinion that appears organic, even when it isn't. Number 5, social stratification. This is the silent mechanism. Elite schools, elite clubs, elite institutions, they create boundaries between them and everyone else. Let's look at how the elite class shapes the world in the real world. Number 1, global tech titans. Tech elites control something more powerful than money, data. Every search you make, every click, every habit feeds into systems that shape advertising, politics, culture, and surveillance. Their power is borderless. Number 2, financial elites. Banks, hedge funds, global investors. These individuals influence interest rates, currency flows, and national economies. A decision made behind closed doors in New York or London can shape the life of a farmer in Asia. Number 3, political dynasties. In many countries, political families pass influence from one generation to another, creating legacy power structures. Number 4, cultural influencers. Not celebrities, but the people who own the platforms, studios, and networks through which culture is created. These elites decide what the world watches, listens to, and absorbs. Number 5, scientific and academic elites. From research grants to institutional leadership, a small group guides the direction of global scientific progress, choosing what gets explored and what gets ignored. These examples show one thing clearly. Elite power is interconnected. So if we talk about how system actually works, most people imagine society like a pyramid, but elites know it functions more like a network. Picture a spider web. Each thread represents institutions, government, finance, media, education, technology. The elite don't sit at the top of this web. They sit within it, at the intersections where influence multiplies, systems work through. Access, trust, reputation, reciprocity, shared interests. Elites know that the world rewards consistency and connection, so they build systems that last. And here's the truth. These systems are not always malicious, but they are self-reinforcing. Meaning, even if an elite individual wants to change the system may not let them. People misunderstand elites for 3 main reasons. Number 1, media simplification. The media presents elites as either heroes or villains. Reality is far more nuanced. Number 2, emotional narratives. It's easier to imagine elites as cartoons, greedy billionaires, or corrupt leaders than to understand the complex systems that hold power together. Number 3, lack of visibility. The most powerful elites are often invisible to the public. They don't appear on stage. They don't need followers. Their influence is exercised quietly, tastefully, and indirectly, and because we can't see them, we fill in the gaps with imagination, rumors, or simplified explanations. But understanding elites requires clarity, not fantasy. To navigate a world shaped by elites, viewers must develop a new kind of awareness. Number 1, see patterns, not events. Elites don't react to events, they anticipate them. You must learn to watch systems, not headlines. Number 2, understand incentives. Every decision in society, government, corporate, social flows from incentives. Ask, who benefits? Who pays to make this happen? What is the long-term goal? Number 3, study structures, not personalities. It's not about individuals. It's about the roles they play inside much larger architectures. Number 4, recognize the power of networks. Who someone knows is often more important than what they do. Connection creates opportunity. Opportunity creates influence. Number 5, protect your mind. Information is the battlefield of the modern world. Don't absorb everything as truth. Don't react emotionally to systems designed to provoke. Ask deeper questions. Think beyond the surface. Look behind the curtain. The elite class is not a single group, not a secret society, not a conspiracy. They are the product of history, psychology, opportunity, and systems that reward influence. Some elites are visionaries, some are protectors, some are exploiters. Most are simply participants in a game that began long before they were born. but understanding who the elite are helps us understand who we are within the world they shape. The purpose of this knowledge is not fear, but clarity, because once you understand how power works, you stop being controlled by it unconsciously. And you begin to navigate life with awareness, strategy, and independence. So the question now is not, who are the elite class? The real question is, how will you choose to live in a world they quietly shape?